Hey, how's everybody going? It's Grim. So today, I'm going to be talking about an anime that I think everybody's had on their Crunchyroll recommended page in the last week or so, that being Tokyo Revengers. I finally decided to open my Crunchyroll app on my Xbox and look, right? Just look at the top and be like, new anime. Well, I finished everything else. Definitely not, holding off on Haikyuu, Hunter x Hunter, all those other anime that are on my watch list. No. Let's just start something new, right? Just clean, fresh slate, my guy, right? Just something new to mix it up. And of course, I look in Tokyo Revengers, and I'm like, what? This might be pretty good. I'll watch the first couple episodes. If I don't like it, I might drop it. I've seen a couple clips on YouTubes and the old YouTubes. It looks pretty cool. Some epic fights and stuff. And I opened the first episode. After the first episode, I go from like, this might be pretty cool to, this is better than JoJo. Not really. Nothing's better than JoJo. Nothing's better than JoJo. But, it is pretty good. It's amazing, I think. And I'm going to be here to tell you exactly why you should watch it. A little bit of a recap. I'm not going to spoil anything besides, a little bit of plot. This isn't something like Promised Neverland, you're not going to get spoiled by the plot, but, just a little bit of spoiler. If you want to go watch it for yourself, I would suggest you turn away from this video and go watch it right now. If not, and you're still here, well, let's get right into it. So, Tokyo Revengers is about this guy, right, and he's a couple different ages, just a couple, and basically he can be, I think it's like 15 or like 27, I don't know, somewhere around there, right? Basically, he goes into the past because he's about to die, and he's like, whoa, I'm a gangster again, I'm cool, and he shakes a guy's hand, and he becomes 27. He's like, wait, what? So, basically, he gains the power to go back 12 years because his girlfriend died, and he's trying to save her. That's basically what he's doing. By going back 12 years is to prevent her death from happening in the future, when he's like 27 or whatever. I don't know. I'm going to use 27 and 15 or whatever it says as an example, because I don't know what other ages to use, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So, besides that, the anime is very well done. I'm just going to say that right now. I read a little bit of the manga, and all the manga is really there for is the plot. I'm not going to lie, it's not too great. The plot is just kind of like, the plot's the main sell point of this anime, right? You're going to be watching this because of the plot. But the art in the manga, it's not too great. The manga's not too great overall. I don't think it's amazing, but I could be wrong. I only read a couple of chapters. I haven't gotten into the meaty, manga section of it. The art reminds me a lot of early Attack on Titan, right? Where it's, pretty, okay. I don't really like the art style of the mangaka. But, I haven't got that far, so I can't really judge it. I can't really judge it on that, spectrum yet. I'm gonna be, reading the manga eventually because I'm not gonna wait for season 2. Are you kidding me? Dude, season 2? That's gonna be in like 4 years. If we're going off like Blue Exorcist, we're gonna be waiting here for a long time. This reminds me a lot of Blue Exorcist, by the way. It's like, I have a small feeling it's gonna be a little time before we get season 2. But basically, the main reason why I like this, and I'll say it straight up, is the plot. The plot is super unique, or at least done in the right way. I feel like our main character, he's a crybaby, right? He cries a lot. And you know what? I think they do it the right way. I think this is the Deku trait done right. This is the first time, or one of the first times, where I've seen a crybaby character done 100% correctly. This man is crying every 5 seconds, but he's doing it for a damn good reason. I don't know, his girlfriend just died, he cries. Some guy just died, oh, he cries. Best friend dies, he cries. I don't know. Not saying any of that actually happens except the girlfriend part, because I just said random people, but basically everybody dies in the future or something, or he cries for a good reason. He doesn't just cry because, poor me, I'm Deku, right? Like, he actually cries for a good reason. So I think that this anime is very interesting in that they play that character trait right. Character trope, character trait, I don't know whatever you want to call it, they do that right. And so basically, I'm really happy with this anime so far. It is a very good anime. It is something that I haven't seen before. You should watch it 100%. But besides that, next thing I want to talk about, characters. Characters are amazing. There's not a single character in this anime that I don't like. I love the main character. The main character is an amazing character. I just don't like his hairstyle. I think it looks extremely ugly. But you know what? Moving on past that, I think the Draken guy is pretty cool. Draken and Mikey, just really great characters. Draken is like Mikey's best friend or something like that, like his main compadre, right? Like, his besto friendo, if you get what I mean. A little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I think that he has a very good friend, Draken, and Mikey himself is a great character because I think it's kind of funny how they had this little like beat up thing So the main character is fighting against like this big guy that's the leader of the gang or whatever, and then basically he loses, right? He's on like the brink of death, and then Mikey comes in, he's just like eating dried squid. He's like, oh hey, how's it going? And then like the big guy's like, what do you want here? And he's like, oh, I'm a leader. And he just like kicks him in the jaw. And he just kind of shuts up, right? Like, he's like, hey, I like the guy that got beat up. He's pretty cool. I mean, you know, I really like his character because he's really laid back, but at the same time, he's just like this big like leader of a gang, and he's like a scary guy. But you know, if you see him on the street, he gets mad, dude. He goes to McDonald's or something like that. He gets mad because he doesn't get his little plastic flag or his little paper flag on the top. He's like, the reason I ordered this meal is for the flag. And then of course Draken's like, I got your flag, dude. Don't worry about it. And he's like, yay, right? He acts like a little kid. But then like when it comes down to serious business, he's just like, I'm gonna beat you up, bro. You're gonna die, right? He's really serious. But then, you know, he goes back and he goes to the McDonald's and he's like, I want my flag. You know, he has really stupid character traits like when he eats, he falls asleep, and when he wakes up, he's like, I'm hungry. So he's kind of like Luffy, dude. I think that's a pretty cool character trait for a big gang leader to have. I think he reminds me a lot of something like Diavolo, but not scary. Like, Diavolo scary sometimes, but then, you know, Diavolo just goes and he gets a burger, and he's like, why isn't my flag on the burger? He gets, like, really mad about it, right? He just gets mad about stupid things. So, yeah, I really like Mikey as a character. Same with Draken, though, because he's a really chill, laid-back guy, but he can also be like, huh? What'd you say about me, huh? You know, he can be, like, really, really angry. I don't know what else to call it. He gets mad, but he's also like, you know, laid back at the same time. I think it's a really cool character trait for Draken to have. I also like, I don't remember his name, but the guy with the red hair, the Pompadour, really cool character, right? I think he's a great best friend character, and he has a lot more than the stereotypical like, oh, Okiasu Kakioin, right? I mean, those are completely different characters from any other besto friendo. But I think that this Joe Bro in particular is pretty cool. I think he has a lot of unique things that come to the table. For example, like, I don't know what the guy from Part 8 is, but the Joe Bro, he's like, you know, that guy? Yeah, I think he's really cool. But this guy over here, this Pompadour looking, pink hair looking, he's pretty cool too. I think he has great character traits. I like seeing him go from like this, you know, chill, laid back, really cool guy. Now he's got like a shaved head, and he's like, I hate my life, right? You know, I think that's a weird character development for sure. But yeah, you see how the gang is really scary and all comes together. But I think the characters really make a huge role in this show. But the plot is, you know, the main character here. If we're being real, that's the main anime protagonist of the story, is the plot. That's our Grandmaster Diva player carrying our team right now. But yeah, I think overall my first thoughts on Tokyo Revengers are very positive. I'm very excited to see where this show goes. I'm going to be making reviews probably more than I did for Jujutsu Kaisen, because Jujutsu Kaisen was a great show, maybe even better than JoJo. I mean, it's in my top 10, right? Probably my top 5 even. But this, the Tokyo Revengers, man, I mean, it's coming close. For a new gen, I think this could replace Black Clover on the big 3. And then Jujutsu Kaisen replaces My Hero, because My Hero was utter garbage. By the way, can we talk about 5th season? I'm going to make a video about that. I'm going to talk about 5th season, why it's utter trash, utter garbage compared to the manga. That's beside the point, though. If you guys have made it this far, like the video, subscribe, and turn it. I'm kidding. Unless you want to. If you want to, that'd be good, be great. But smash dislike if you didn't like the video, because I want to know. I'll find you if you don't leave honest feedback. I'll find you. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Just kidding, or am I? But yeah, thank you guys so much for making it this far. We're not. We're kind of close to 120. That'd be cool if we could hit. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.